Ever wondered if those too good to be true GPU deals were hiding a dark secret? Let's talk. We're going deep into the shadowy world of the CPU and GPU black market, a multi-million-dollar illicit trade built on theft, deception, and sophisticated fakes. Here's how the CPU and GPU black market really works. It began with an outright theft. We're talking about chips literally snatched before they even hit the shelves. Think of insider jobs at factories, daring cargo heists, or even shady write-offs where lost inventory magically reappears on the black market. Then there's the global e-waste mountain. It is a treasure trove for scavengers who strip down discarded electronics. These aren't pristine computer parts because they are often older or damaged. Even so, they are ripe for a deceptive makeover. This brings us to the art of remarking. This is where fraudsters take cheap, old, or low-spec chips and give them a fraudulent identity. They use lasers or chemicals to erase original markings and stamp on a much more desirable model number. This may even fool keen eyes at first glance. Sometimes they go even further. They create entirely fake GPUs using shoddy chips, circuit boards, and coolers. The actual chip inside might be ancient, but the outside is dressed up to look like the latest and the greatest. And to complete the illusion, they don't skimp on counterfeit packaging. These boxes often look surprisingly legit. They even tamper with the chip's firmware so your computer initially reports impressive but fake specs. So how do these dodgy chips get into circulation? They're often laundered through shell companies or mixed into legitimate bulk orders, making their origins incredibly hard to trace. These remarked or salvaged chips then head to hidden assembly operations. It's not really high-tech factory but more of clandestine workshop. Then these chips are slapped onto counterfeit boards and fake coolers, becoming fake finished products. Your most likely encounter point with counterfeit products is online marketplaces. These may include AliExpress, eBay, and other less policed platforms. Sellers usually use fake reviews and disposable accounts. It's those too good to be true deals that lure most people in. Even smaller PC shops can unknowingly buy a bad batch from a shady supplier and pass the problem onto you. The profit margins on these fakes are astronomical. A counterfeit GPU costing $25 to make can be sold for $100. They use crypto and complex shipping routes to pocket the cash and vanish without a trace. Before you even think about clicking the buy button, you need to do your homework. Always research sellers obsessively and stick to authorized retailers for anything expensive. If the price is suspiciously low, that should be your first huge red flag. After buying from trusted seller and the item has arrived, you need to check for poor print quality on the box, typos, flimsy plastic, and mismatched serial numbers. Trust your hands because fakes often just feel cheap and wrong. Fire up trusted tools like CPU-Z and GPU-Z to check the real specs. You shouldn't just trust what the OS initially shows. Then, test the product using demanding benchmarks because fakes will underperform dramatically or even crash. You should not ignore that nagging gut feeling, because if something seems off, then it probably is. Search online forums for the seller or product, because chances are someone else has already spotted the scam. If the worst happens and you get duped, you need to contact the seller, the platform, and your credit card company. This also helps warn others and hopefully you can get your money back.